Alright. I think we're good. They are floating very, very, very late. No, we're right on time. Yo, Tengu, how's it going? So, we're gonna be playing some Elden Ring nightreign later, maybe. You know, maybe play it with the squad, or maybe just do a solo, we'll see. But, I think we could also do the Pokemon quiz, Fairy. Probably do that after doing some animation stuff. So I guess if you're ready for that, then let me know. Okay. So let's see, what are we going to do today? Last time worked on a punch animation, and I was actually planning on taking this. Well, like the main reason why I did this animation in the first place is to take the two-dimensional one and then foreshorten it. But I'm not sure how. Because like the effect that I got is decent, but not quite what I was going for. So I don't know if animating that would be the best thing to do. Not today, you need sleep. Oh my god. Alright, then I guess next solo stream probably. Yeah, so let's do something else. So we can do that, and then Yo Suni, how's it going? Because I'm thinking, like, we could do walking stuff, but that's... I mean, it's possible for sure. Without reference, it would take a bit of figuring out. Came home crying from work? Oh no, what happened? Monday, Tuesday is the earliest you can? Yeah, I'll probably stream on, like, Tuesday or something. Yo, a username, how's it going? And just a guy, how are you doing? I think a jump animation is also something that I've, like, been wanting to do. So maybe just try that. We'll see. Okay, so for a jump... I did try to do that with the roll that we did previously. I guess we'll so I've got so many layers on this this one file. It's kind of hard to keep track of. I guess I can start with just testing out some more stuff. Let's do character that's this tall and then they jump like this high, so basically their entire height. Let's see how that goes. So we'll do... I might have to stick with like stick figures if I'm going to yeah, I guess maybe stick figures just to like figure out the side view, and then I kind of want to do it in 3D or like perspective as well, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard, man. Or maybe I should do a front view. That's probably better. I'll do some personal stuff. All right, well, hope that goes well then. Finally got some free time to practice, so now you're trying to catch up on all the homework you missed. Oh, very nice. It's quite a bit. I'm not sure when you stop doing homework, but there's quite a bit. Yeah. Okay. So we'll. Okay, I guess we'll go with this. That looks fine to me. It kind of looks like something else with this line coming from their neck, but we'll keep it like that. So let's see. I need crouch down, then would I need one where they're almost fully extended? I guess I could have also done this with a ball now that I think about it, but I guess it doesn't matter. So crouch down, then I guess at the top of like the extension right before they leave the ground I need another key, then one where they are at the apex of the jump, one where they're crouched down again, and then reset the neutral. Or well, I guess one where they touch the ground, then I need another one for the crouch and then reset. So yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit. So let's do... Well, actually, how long would the entire movement... How long does a jump take? Like 2 seconds? Because I think 1 second would be way too fast. Around 2 seconds, probably. That seems fine. And definitely gonna do this on 3s, because 2 seconds, that's 48 frames. On 2s, that's 24 drawings. Yeah, that's not happening. Like 3 months ago, oh, that's 12 homework exercises. Okay, so then we'll do one key where it's... I guess should I also just figure out timing straight up? Because if it's 2 seconds, I guess 1 second for the jump. I guess this is maybe half a second. Then 1 second for the jump. So we'll do 1:13. Wait, I guess I need to keep this in frame. And then what? Maybe that? Yeah, well, let's try to draw it. Yeah, so 13, and then... Well, actually, would the jump last 1 second? Or would that be too long? 1 second is... I guess maybe make this a bit longer. And then... So yeah, 16, and then I can make the jump 16 and the crouch 16. That's probably better. And then we can do that. So 4, 7, 10, 13. Alright. Oh, I see, floating fairy. Yeah, you don't have to get into more detail with that. So anyway, chat, how are you guys doing? How have you guys been doing this week? Is there anything new in particular that you've done? Anything you're looking forward to next week? So let's see. So crouch would be, I guess, feet staying in the same place. And then, so this would go forward. So you stand, crouch down, meaning knees would get a bit shorter. Hips would drop down. Knees go a little bit forwards. I think I do need to keep this a bit more simple with like stick figures instead of just full outline, just to make it faster. Then I think head would be down there probably. That was not the effect that I wanted. That's why you're so tired? Oh, I see. What am I gonna do with the arms? I kind of want them to go up. Hold on. So crouch would be like that. I guess the arms would just slightly move backwards. Yo, PES verse. How's it going? Thanks for the daily pose practice section. You were having trouble making a routine, referencing from Pose Maniacs, and hopefully your visual library of poses gets better. Good to hear that you're working on the poses. For a visual library, one thing or one exercise that you could do is where you get the pose, and then this doesn't look anything like the arms going backwards. You could find a reference pose and then look at it for like 5 minutes or something, or 2 minutes, and then after that take it away and try to draw the pose from memory at that point. Yo, Iroha, how's it going? And Daisy, how are you doing? But yeah, just try drawing it from memory at that point, and that might make you better at like just doing poses from memory, or just poses from imagination, because then you're actively studying the poses, I guess, instead of just using observation skills to copy. Man, those arms, man, I don't know what to do with them. God damn it. What? Wait, okay, so you crouch down, hands go up above your hips, and then I guess they go outwards, kind of? Yeah, I guess maybe that could work. I'd like to join you to Germany in August. Gamescom is, Gamescom is then, so curious, it might be an idea. I didn't know about that, actually. Are like tickets still available for that? Because if so, I might look into it. Hmm. 16, so I've got that, then... Yeah, like the arms still look kind of weird. Yo, Henry, how's it going? What's going on? I'm trying to think about how to animate a jump. So I guess I can do 33 for like... Oh wait, I need another keyframe like right before he leaves the ground, which would be one in between and then the key. So I think if we're doing that 16, 19, 22, so that would be right here. And then for that we would do have that on a third. Am I surprised to see you in here? By the way, I said your name. No, of course not, Daisy. I know you always stop by. If I have to rate how hard animating like professional Japanese animators is, where would it be from 1 to 10? Shit, dude. I've seen some crazy animations that they've made. You know, like crazy scenes. I think it does vary from like animator to animator, because some of them are just absolute gods when it comes to you know, doing animation, and then others are of course still learning. But I think it's probably a 10. I think it's like the hardest thing you could probably do with 2D. And the fact that people even figured out how to do this in the first place is just insane. Wait, do you keep your arms? Do you keep your arms like that when you jump? Or do you like straighten them out? Because I don't think you do. Oh yeah, I guess you bring them above your head. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so that would be right around there. The animating teabagging. I don't know about tickets. Yeah, I'm not sure if you would even need tickets or anything like that, but yeah, you can look into that, I guess. It's just called Gamescom. I should probably use the lightbox feature too, instead of just trying to wing it the way I'm doing it right now. But I'm actually just too lazy to do that. Oh, you just got invited by a friend of your dad? Yeah, I'll look into it, see if the squad wants to go as well, and then we'll see. Can make it less symmetrical. What do you mean by less symmetrical? Yeah, so I guess that would work. And then the jump itself wouldn't take that long, because if we say the crouch takes 16 frames, which honestly is probably not long enough, I think I have to make it longer. But I can always change that later. So I guess the jump itself would probably have 2 frames at the top, so that would be 6, so 9, so this would be 31. When you draw from memory, how detailed should you make each pose, like in simplified forms or in detailed anatomical shapes and lines? You should keep it as detailed as what the thing is that you're trying to practice. So like, for example, what I'm doing right now with a body like this, the reason why I'm keeping it like that is because I don't need to think about the anatomy with this, and instead I just need to worry about the movement, so I just need something that's good enough for that. So for the exercise where you draw stuff from imagination, you have to think about what specifically you want to work on during that practice session. If it's anatomy that you want to practice, then you do have to draw the anatomy. Whereas if it's just the pose itself that you want to work on, then you can just keep it simplified. But you still need to think about like plane transitions and that sort of stuff. You meant it as a joke, don't even know if it's fun or not. I mean, to go to Germany, it's not like that expensive, right? It's like for us, I think it's just the train ride, right? Yo, this is crazy, hold on. Alright, Daisy, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, because we also have like Comic-Con here, or like Dutch Comic-Con, but I didn't go in like the past couple of years, so I think having a Gamescom would actually be pretty fun to go to. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. Wait, so I think the upper body would actually have to bend down a little bit when doing this. And then, hold on, the arms would probably be doing what? Probably this. Train ride is like 30 euros, only 2. And the round trip is 56. That's not bad. To go all the way to Germany? That's actually crazy. Wait. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Dude, I wish somebody just had, like... Oh, you're not leaving yet? Oh, I misread that. I wish somebody had, like, movement references. Kind of like how we have pose maniacs, but then... stuff like this. Because I don't want to get up and just do a jump myself, even though it's probably, you know, fuck it. Ah, okay. I guess you can just keep your arms in the air, or just keep them above your head. That's fine. Oh, we also have TwitchCon in Rotterdam. Also somewhere you'd like to go. Yeah, I have heard about that one. I'm not particularly interested in that. Johan Cruyff. It's pretty good price-wise. Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy. I think we can also go to, like, France for a similar amount. Europe's kind of insane when you think about it. Those are really long arms, man. Get up and doing the jump myself. I'm not sure if this frame is necessary. Oh, you were thinking shifting the camera to not be directly in front of the person? Yeah, I'm probably going to do that for another one. Because the reason why I'm having it, or why I'm doing it in 2D, is because I think it makes it easier to just look at the movement instead of having to worry about perspective. Because this frame just looks off, because when you go from crouch to that, and then go all the way up there, I'm not sure about that. Could also just move this lower, see if that changes anything. Yeah, no, it moves like no distance, hold on. We can do that. Okay, so we'll go pop, pop. Yeah, that's a bit better. So that's peak. And then on the way back down, starts off slow, so probably another 6 frames. I'm not sure how this is going to work, by the way, because I think instead of 6, it probably should be faster. Also not interested that much, but it just feels like it's something you should, you just have to experience. I see. Am I using pen pressure right now? I am not. This particular brush does not have pen pressure. Also doesn't have anti-aliasing. Because I'm thinking I'm working on 3s, or that's the idea at least. But with the jump, because it's a faster movement, I might have to go to 2s, because 22 to 31. Well, you know, let me just do it on 3s and see how that looks. So then we'll go down with another 9. Amsterdam to Combe, it's like 20 to 30. What? Wait, that's a round trip, 20 to 30? You're on the other side of the world right now? Yeah, Daisy, where are you from? Uh... So from here we go down, and that would be 31, 40, and then would it be like front loaded like that? So 33, 36. Wait, what? Oh wait, this is 34, 37. Okay. And then 40 is where they hit or touch the ground. Yo, General Halfling, just got done drawing. Glad to say you're proud of yourself. It sucked. Look, what I always say is as long as you can recognize that your drawing is bad, it means that you've got potential. Because as soon as you stop seeing that your drawing is bad, it means that you can't see the mistakes anymore. Which doesn't mean that there aren't any mistakes. It just means that you can't see them. So that's when you're cooked. So that goes up. Probably have to move, like, I think this is the weird thing. And then legs are going to be extending, so part where we touch the ground should have them still like hold on. So wait, normally I made them that tall? What? So I guess should probably do it like that, and then I really should use the lightbox feature. Yo, I watched Shrek 2 the other day. That movie is actually like amazing. It's crazy. It's been years since I last watched it, but I just felt like watching it again. The movie is so good. For you to get to where we're at, it'd be $500 to $2,000. Oh, you're from the U.S. Yeah, that's that's kind of an issue. And then so they touch the ground there, and then they would slow down. You've been thinking about buying a drawing tablet from Amazon? You have no idea what's good or not? What would I recommend? It mostly depends on your budget. So, like, how much are you willing to spend? So then I would need another key. Yo, this is going, like, this animation is going to be way too long. It's the best one? Yeah, that's, I also watched the first one kind of recently, and, like, that one is also still, like, really good. The third one, I haven't seen that one in quite a while. And you know what? I'm probably going to watch it later. Maybe. But, hold on, I need to actually think about this. But, yeah, I do remember as a kid watching that one a lot. But I also remember some other stuff that I used to enjoy as a kid. And I just absolutely hate it now. So I don't really have high hopes for that one. Isn't there also a new one coming out? A new Shrek movie? I think I remember seeing like a trailer for it. Or not a trailer, but like a teaser or something. Hold on, so boom, boom. That's not enough movement. Okay, so boom, boom. I think the legs probably... Or maybe the torso has to go down a little bit more. So like that. And then... we can do that. It barely looks like the knees are moving, which is weird. Because, like, they're moving quite a bit. You know, it goes from here, like, all the way down there. Or, well, that's the hip joint, but... that causes the knees to move quite a bit, but it doesn't really look like they're moving. And then I guess up next would be back to frame 1. So then we've got that. Examples of things I loved as a kid but hate now? Let me think. That's hard to come up with on the spot. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Like $350 to $400? I think the best thing you could probably do with that is get a 19-inch XP pen tablet. I think those are in the like the $400 range. You might have to wait for like a sale or something for it to drop below 400. But I think their 19-inch tablets should suffice. Other than that, if you can find a maybe a 21-inch tablet, that could also be really good. But like basically the brands that you're looking for are XP Pen and Huion. I think those are the only two that make stuff in that price range that's like useful to get. Okay, so now that we have this, I'll have to actually start thinking about timing, probably. So I've got the time on that. This... so then I put 9 frames in between it, which I guess is fine. And then... 6? Yeah, that works. Yo, Beatstark. How's it going? Whose animation and how do we beat it? That is, that's what I've been wondering. So I put 10 in the middle, so I guess we'll do that first. Shoulders should probably be wider. Has that guy returned yet? As far as I know, he has not. So okay, we have the knee over there and then right there. So it moves between that area, meaning next one should be over there because this, or the first one is like right there. And then the arms. In-betweens are actually really hard because you have to think about like what something would look like exactly in between a frame that already exists. But then sometimes you get stuff like this where the arm goes from being straight to being bent like that, and then you kind of have to find the in-between. That's pretty rough. You've been thinking since you sent that message, loud YouTubers is kind of a gimme. Yeah, I can't remember if I used to watch like any loud YouTubers, to be honest. I probably did. And then, yeah, no, I absolutely hate them now, too. Chewing gum and candy in general are the same. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of the same with that as well. I also haven't, also don't really eat candy anymore. Yo, Syrup, how's it going? He got lost on his night walk. So then where I did, or where was I planning on placing 13? Wait a second. So I wanted to... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, so it starts off slow. Right, Floating Fairy? Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I might also do like a Pokemon card opening in just a second. Because I've already been going for quite a bit. So this one was supposed to be exactly halfway. So the hands... I should probably draw out like all these forms at some point just so I can actually like, pay better attention to it instead of just kind of ignoring it. Then... Good. So now I guess before we do this... Pokemon Pack P can stay just a little bit for it. Yeah, I guess we'll open it now. Dude, my mic stand has actually been getting kind of squeaky for some reason. Okay. Alright, there we go. So that's that set up. Something you noticed drawing traditionally is that it's hard to get an overview using using your eyes of the pose that you're working on, so it's very easy to get wrong proportions if the artwork is large. Yeah, that is kind of an issue with traditional. Alright, just a guy. Have a good night. Alright, guys. So, Pokemon card pack opening. We've been doing this for the past couple of streams. Still a bunch of packs left, surprisingly. But, yeah, let's see what we can get this time. What graphic card am I running? I'm using an RX 6700 XT. You're hearing the squeakiness. Dude, it's so weird. It wasn't doing that like before. And then all of a sudden it's doing it now. Oh my god, these are so whack, dude. Yo. Dude, look at this plastic, man. It's crazy. Hold on. Like, you can literally see it tearing. These packs are actually built different, man. So you take pictures using the phone camera, or you have to watch the artwork from 1 to 2 meter distance? Yeah, using your phone to take pictures is actually a pretty good idea. I think about it. How's life going on over there? It's going pretty well for me. Alright, so first we got the ugly, like, drill per. Already gotten this one a couple times, but it's by Onishi. Yeah, this thing looks terrible, man, I'm not gonna lie. Up next, we got Skarmory. I think this is a new one. I don't think I have this one yet. Background. Nice. Some nice metal shading. Cool reflected light. Okay. By Kawayo. Okay. That's cool. Then up next, we got Quaxley. I think I already got this one on a previous stream. Always nice to get. Sabateri. Interesting style. Then we got Landorus. This is a new one, I think. Soichiro Gunjima. Ooh. Yeah, this is a holo. That's nice. Good perspective. And then last one, oh god, we got Surfer. Ain't no way. Alright, so that's it for the pack opening. This time we got 4 cards. Surprisingly, that's actually pretty weird because usually they come with 5, but yeah, I guess they just made a mistake. So Landorus this time. Still haven't gotten the like illustration rares, or well, the guaranteed SR. So that's still upcoming. I hope. Hopefully I didn't get scammed. The holographic is pretty. It looks nice. It looks nice, but there are some nicer cards still. Garbage pack. Yeah, these tend to not really have like a lot of amazing cards, because I guess it's just five card packs. But then they guarantee, or well, these Japanese ones, they guarantee an SR at least in every single box, which I think the English equivalent is a full art, I think. Or well, not a full art. It's the one that's like rarer than the illustration rare. Okay. So what was I doing? I needed to make one that was like right in between these two, right? Think you're gonna buy some for yourself tomorrow if they have them? Because every time the packs are gone within 2 weeks of getting them, and they don't restock for like 3 weeks. Yeah, it's kind of crazy right now. I think the new set, Black Bolt and White Flare, is also supposed to come out this month. I think towards the end of the month. So that's probably where the scalpers are going to go to. Alright, Daisy. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. And then 13 should be favored a bit more towards next one. So it should be... yeah, probably around there. New pack released at the same time as Legends ZA, only on the Switch too. Oh yeah, that's also coming out. Didn't even think about that. Have I ever drawn with 60 Hz refresh rate? Do I think there's any difference between it and the 100 plus Hz? Because you start thinking it's better when you're using 120 Hz. The tablet that I'm using runs at 165 Hz. And there is kind of a noticeable difference between 165 and 60 Hz. That said, I don't think it affects drawing like too much. Because it's more like it just looks nicer when you're using it, but in terms of like actual drawing experience, it doesn't really seem to be doing that much. It got announced before the Switch 2, and now it's only playable on Switch 2. It's so weird that it's not available on the regular Switch. Yeah, because I did remember hearing about it before the Switch 2. Because, yeah, wait a second. Didn't the, like, original trailer have, you know, Switch 1, like, frame drops and stuff? And then people were like, hopefully this is also coming out on the Switch too, so it'll actually run properly. And then now it's exclusive to the Switch too? That's kind of weird. So we have 16, then I need a 19. Which should be more around that area. So the elbow moves in an arc like that, meaning should be over there. Nintendo's greedy. Oh yeah, Mario Kart World also being 80 bucks. What's crazy is that I've also seen people say that there's stuff um, that Mario Kart World has slightly less features in some regards compared to Mario Kart 8, and yet they're charging way more for it. Cinema. So we go from 22 to 31. And then so that would be 25. Right, Floating Fairy. Have a good night. Hmm. I'm not sure what to do with the legs now that I think about it. So we got the crouch, straighten. Oh wait, now I'm actually, because in the next frame, I have them with legs bent. So I guess they would go from straight to... From the side, you would have the knee over here, and then in the next frame, it's like that. Or, well, I guess more like that. So it moves in that arc, and then it goes from kind of diagonal. Okay. Man, I don't think we'll be playing Elden Ring nightreign tonight. So we'll do this. Hold on. So it's boop boop. Oh yeah, that is definitely too many frames. Doesn't Twitch have like I can see the bot again on Twitch. Doesn't Twitch have like some kind of bot protection? There's no way. So I guess the legs would be... I think maybe next time I'll have to Maybe next time I'll have to take a normal keyframe and then just study that, or like an actual keyframe. So this is fine. That's too slow because it's 19 to 31. Maybe if I make it shorter? Yeah, that does look a lot better. And then I guess it'd have to be the same for this. So from 19 to 27, that's 8. So then we would need another 8. Wait, do we need 8? Yeah, I guess we don't need this one, so I need 1 or 2 less, I guess. So we'll do that. I kind of want to see what the movement looks like after adding these frames, and then after that I think I might be done. Oh wait, no, that one was in the right spot. I need another one for this. It should be here. All right. Yeah, I think that actually works. The only issue is that it looks kind of stiff. Which I guess is because I didn't look at an actual reference for it. So yeah, I guess next time let's think more about that. But I guess we'll end the stream here then today. And then probably next time we'll do like Elden Ring or something. Alright, chat. I guess we'll cut it there then. So thank you all for watching, and then I guess I'll catch you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.